Virgo, what is up? Thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome to the channel. I'm Deborah. This is Purusha Intuitive, and we are looking at your weekly reading, the weekly energy for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oopa, oopa. So much at once. Cross watchers, obviously welcome. Unconscious, the hidden, and release came out for you, Virgo. But we'll put them back in and continue to shuffle. Yeah, so just remember, if the message doesn't resonate, then no need to make it fit, right? You'll know if it's meant for you. These are general collective readings, so it's not going to resonate for everyone. I try to keep the situations pretty universal. I do personal readings. If you need me to look into something in a little more detail, I'm always happy to help and be a support. So yeah, oh yeah, and then if you are watching this in real time, we do have a full moon in Virgo this week. So that is positive for your energy, specifically finding that balance, finding that grounding. Thankfully, the full moon is pretty nicely aspected. Yeah, there's a little tension and annoyances, but a lot of it is about empowering ourselves and rising above. And I think we often are able to do that, achieve that through health and wellness, taking care of ourselves, lots of self-love, lots of self-care. Because you're there, you know, I love this threshold energy for you. I feel like you've been going through it. I feel like there's been so much, you know, whether it was the past month, past year, you know, there's a lot of water under the bridge is what I've been hearing. And it's like you're fighting every step of the way to get across this hump, this obstacle. There might have been a lot of challenges really tapping into the unconscious. So we get there, you know, I mean, obviously I think like our knee-jerk reactions are great indicators of what's going on in our unconscious mind. But we tap into that part of ourselves through meditation, you know, so maybe you do need to do a little bit of meditation. It's about quieting our mind. That also helps us heal our unconscious, the things, potential that we don't see, that we're not always aware of, and really tapping into that potential. It clears the blocks. It opens up the energy. So we're not letting these unconscious beliefs keep us on this other side, because you're here, you're ready to move through, you know. I feel like you have all the tools, if not more tools than what you need, because what you've been dealing with has been really heavy. Yeah, there's this call for perseverance. This is really, really a challenging space to be in, Virgo. I get this 100%, right? It's like, I almost hear it's like this hamster wheel, you know, when you feel like, yeah, but I am doing the work, but I am healing myself, I am listening to what I need to do, blah, 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 blah. There still is this element of releasing the toxicity, though, that comes through. And I feel like you might not be, with this Ace of Swords, you might not be very clear on what that is. So there is some, like I said, some toxicity. Maybe it's coming through messages, communications. Maybe this is a toxic individual that's kind of been holding you back, weighing you down. Yeah, stress. It's been really stressful, you know. This is probably the person or situation you've been working really hard to get away from. So you can step into these blessings of abundance, right? I mean, that's the hard part, is like we do really have to release. I love that. 9 of Cups came out. She came out too while I was shuffling. 6 of Coins. Yeah, so it's finding a little bit more balance in these new beginnings. It's hard to release. I mean, it's hard to release and open up to the new, but it does need to be done. And I feel like that's kind of where this toxicity comes into play for you. I don't know if I feel like it's from your energy as much. What I'm picking up is this is someone who's holding on to the situation. Yeah. Because things have changed with that Fool card. I love Spirit confirmation. The Fool is a big one. So new beginnings. That threshold. I love this. Like, I mean, you guys saw me shuffle, right? The cards don't lie. The cards don't lie. Well, oh yeah. Okay. So I do feel like there is, with that Five of Swords energy, that really talks about someone not allowing things to move forward. They might be right there, right? Like right on the threshold. I feel like that was what I was going to say. It's like you can taste it. But it hasn't completely manifested yet, you know? Yeah, probably because this could be a fire sign you're dealing with. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Knight of Wands can be just like kind of, you know, he's not my favorite knight in the deck, I'll tell you that much. Because it does carry this air of arrogance, pride, knowing better. They might want this with you. They might want this Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Maybe you are exactly what they want. But they let their emotions get in the way, right? You've had to take a step away from. Actually, this is a very similar energy to what Leo got. So you could be on the Virgo-Leo cusp. You could also have a lot of Virgo and Leo in your chart. That Nine of Coins really talks about you paying attention to yourself and like the things you have going on. I almost feel like this Knight of Wands energy gets so wrapped into their own drama, their own hurt, their own pain. It actually kind of inhibits them from doing what they need to do in order to like really kind of maybe have this new beginning with you. Maybe that's what they really are looking for. There's that Ace of Swords showing up. That Ace of Swords has been coming out a lot for me lately. Two of Wands. So this is bringing clarity to the situation. Like the Ace of Swords is that blessing of understanding and knowing. How I hear this for you, Virgo, is that you get it through and through. And there's a reason why this is not coming together. Because it's not all being dealt with. And that's exactly what this Knight of Wands is avoiding, right? Someone who like maybe doesn't want to deal with the reality. Eight of Swords at the bottom. They refuse to see. They refuse to take a look at themselves, at the situation. Why is it like this? You know? I don't see that you like maliciously went out and attacked this person. I see like you don't want to deal with the drama. You know, you've worked so hard to move through this, and you still, like I said, you still have to dig deep. That's a challenging energy, Virgo, 100%. But again, it's their own wounding. It's their own pain that clouds their judgment. We have the Empress. They look like you are the embodiment of it all. King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Trying to see things. Gosh, 3 people just popped up. And the Queen of Wands. So I feel like there's a lot of people involved in this situation. We have fire, we have air, we have earth on the board. You know, maybe you feel like some people are ganging up against you, you know? These guys over here, plus this guy. And maybe what they're doing and choosing is very painful. Maybe you have had to cut people off, right? Because now you see exactly what it is. And I'm hearing it. It's like you can't unsee it. You know, and so you can't escape it any longer. Maybe in the past you could make excuses, etc. And you know you have to move forward. You know you have to like release and let go and keep pushing. Something is still keeping you caught in this energy with these people. It could be coming in a lot of different ways. Like you just feel like you're getting all these different curveballs thrown at you. Right now, astrologically, Black Moon Lilith is square to our North Node. So she is those curveballs, right? When people are acting badly, when they're not showing up, when they're not really being a balanced individual. And it's a hard season right now, I'm not going to lie, because we're in Pisces season. So it does heighten a lot of emotion and feeling. But none of these people that you're dealing with are balanced. They don't know how to have that equal give and take. They might be relying on you too much. And that's why you keep getting pulled back in, right? You can't move forward because every time you do, it's like you got a lasso around you, you get pulled back. And, you know, they're having pity party for themselves, gossip. There's a lot of gossipy energy. That's kind of a current theme for a lot of the zodiacs right now. And this guy keeps popping up in the blocked energy. So the Hangman, that's like when we refuse to have a difference of perspective. I mean, for you, Virgo, I feel like it's more about, again, just like trusting yourself and what you see. Sometimes it can be hard, right? Like we second guess ourselves, especially when we're not receiving a lot of support from those around us, right? People love to throw shade, you know, but when it comes to what they want and they need, you better believe that they have no problem taking from you. And I think that it's almost, what I'm hearing is there's like too much going on, and you really, really, really have to work yourself out of this. This to me is like new beginnings. If you have finances attached to these people, really just kind of like find your autonomy, find your independence, and try to stay as balanced as possible. You know, with this Temperance energy, so this is just like, I always see this as like letting things get the best of us. Sometimes, you know, we have legitimate reason, but sometimes it's just like the feelings, the emotions that we're picking up. Even if we know someone is treating us poorly, yes, there's this level of standing up for our dignity, 100%. But we want to do it from a space of integrity. I think sometimes that means weighing the options. Is it really worth it? Is this guy really going to hear what you have to say? No, because he's so stuck in his emotions. And then if there's all these people on the other side of it, you know, gossiping, talking about you, what you're up to, what are you doing, how you're handling things, not liking when you do X, Y, and Z. Temperance is all about, okay, yeah, take a mental note of it for sure. You gotta change how you are engaging with these people, yeah, because you have a lot on your plate. And I think there is a lot coming in for you. I feel like, Virgo, you can sense the potential. It's unfolding. This can be a hard energy because we still have to dig deep and believe in ourselves. And there's a lot to be dealt with. If you have family, a partner, children, just the home environment, there's a lot going on. But it's all about being as balanced and stable as possible. If you do have some chaos going on at your house, let's clarify that, or something happens and there is kind of a downfall, yeah, there is some conflict going on. So this might be as the week progresses. It might not even be involving you, but you might be, again, that value of getting pulled into something. this conflict is changing the tune on this situation. How we're going to work together, how we're going to balance everything out. I hear it as like starting fresh for everybody involved. Sometimes that means, yes, having that conversation. Also, sometimes it means just walking away and not dumping too much of your time or your energy into the chaos. Because honestly, with this Two of Wands, the fighting is getting no one anywhere. And I feel like, you know, especially with you vibing as the Nine of Pentacles, you don't really want to be a part of it anyway, Virgo. All right, so let's pull an oracle for you. I don't know where that came from, but my treat. Okay. All right, so yeah, just be protected. Call on whatever protection you need. Really just work to self-love, self-care, connect with spirit. For these people over here, yeah, dude, they got to find a way to have harmony. I mean, that makes sense, right? We called it. Yeah. So shadow self. So it is really kind of, again, bringing out, like, it's an opportunity for you to look at this unconscious patterning. What you did to be a part of this mess. And not in a way to throw shade at you, Virgo. I just feel like, yeah, it's like, maybe you could have been a little bit more patient. Maybe you could have dug a little bit deeper, found out more information before engaging with these people or the situation. There's a part of your shadow self, maybe it's needing to be accepted, involved. It's hard being a lone ranger, right? I think that spirit has definitely protected you. I think there is this element of continuing to do so. Knowing that this disharmony amongst these people, it's not about you, but what have you done to be a part of it? Does that make sense? I hope that helps, Virgo. I'm sending you all the love and blessings to whatever you're navigating. It looks a little messy and not fun, but I know you're strong. I know you're powerful. You're so good when it comes to taking care of your mind, your body, soul. Self-care is the name of the game right now, guys. It's going to help you transition through this messiness. Let me know if you need anything on my end. Big thumbs up if you resonated. Drop comments below. I love to build and grow the community. Lots of love and blessings. Thanks for your time and energy, guys.